Welcome one and all, I'm Hunter and today is the second episode of YouTube so far. So the previous one was at the end of the second semester of my studies, right before the summer, I believe. And I hadn't known much, I just made the videos to get a series going. So what has changed so far and how are the things going? What are my plans for the further? So you see, back then I had no editing and my thumbnails were just MS Paint, which is still the thing that I kind of keep up to, despite the fact that it lacks quality. It comes sincere to me. I like doing them, spending my time just working on them, or maybe sometimes something creative will pop on my mind. I'm not the best artist, that is for sure, and drawing with a mouse is not the greatest thing. But an update on that is usually the MS Paint was a little bit of an issue to centralize things, and other than that, when you're drawing, moving the selected drawing is a problem as well, because you have to choose a square, etc. I mean, MS Paint is basic, and I tried out Flash. See, the initial initiative for me was animation, as I'm a big fan of Madness Combat, and I used to draw on notebooks and stuff, and I decided, like, long ago I wanted to try Flash animations to kind of bring my drawings to life, despite the fact that they were disgusting. And it hasn't been successful for me in terms of Flash is expensive as a program and stuff like that, and I could get a hold of it only at this summer, thanks to a friend of mine. I tried a couple things, just made some inside joke like animations. It worked out. You would really have to work hard on them and stuff, but I started using Flash for thumbnails instead. I figured out that Flash kinda helps you out better with the fact that there is the Laszlo tool, which just saves my life a lot, and the fact that you have tools such as line straightening, so forth. Hence the thing, you might have seen this one custom thumbnail. This is not my production, this is a friend's, and I thank him a lot for that, even now. So I guess this is the thing that kind of changes. MS Paint switched to the Adobe Flash player, but I'm still drawing. In terms of editing, I promised a lot that I would learn some, and I did in fact. Yet the reason that you will not be seeing it that much for the time being is because there's nothing to cut out from my speeches usually. I don't know, I don't have a script, to be honest. Still, as I mentioned, like in the early videos of mine, that I'd rather go in front of the camera and speak without a script is so true. I only didn't do that in one of the videos, which was the honest talk, because I wanted to get everything out of my heart. And basically, this is still the same. I still go open the camera, still totally just say what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking about at the moment, and there's no need to cut something out. The pauses that I have are very short, or if I mess up with a word, I recover it pretty fast, to the point that it's just a one frame cut and it would really look bad. And besides, I still don't like how like jump cuts work. I tried that with one of the videos. I mean, it gave a good intro, so to say, but still I feel like when you cut while you're speaking and then just put it back together, it might look good, but it's not as natural and from the heart as just doing this simply. So edit is something that I learned, but there is other like things that I need to go through in editing, like putting an image to the side, which is easy, but I just didn't have a use for it yet. And maybe putting some texts here somewhere, like besides the ends, which I did in my shorter videos. Other than that, we have the mic issue. I said that I am trying to get a mic before. I still couldn't get one, And besides, currently I'm stuck with my phone recording, and I believe that in order for me to be able to record the voice from the mic, I will need to either set up my laptop for it to be simultaneously, both of them to work in cooperation. The video feed comes from here, and I will have to record the audio from the computer. That'll complicate things up a lot. And besides, I don't have a microphone yet, but I'm gonna try to get that by the end of this year. I'm saving up money, whatnot. And the phone was an issue for me in terms of I had to place it somewhere. And regarding that, I actually found an old tripod, which saved my life at this moment. I do not know what I would have done without it. Just getting lucky in some of the aspects, not lucky in the others. And in general, so far, of course, in terms of the channel itself, the improvements that I've made are on one side, but other than that, there's nothing much changed. Like in terms of my biggest dream about this channel is to receive some comments or whatnot, to be able to answer them at the beginning of the videos. Like in terms of questions or something like that, that would be a nice interaction that I really want. When you lack social interactions to the point that you desire YouTube comments. But the content shifted also a little bit. I would like to mention that real quick. In terms of as I said, do it for myself as rather a way to relax. This is my way of taking a couple hours off the homeworks or the classes, sports and stuff like that. And it's helping me out in that aspect. And there are these videos that I upload which are really just debatable at this point. The shorter ones, if you go check them out, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And I mean, at this point I became more and more aware of the fact that I can do pretty much whatever I want as long as it doesn't offend people and stuff like that. And just have fun while doing it is the key. So I did these without hesitation, let's say. I opened up, that's the greater part of it. Initially, if you get to the YouTube So Far one, I'm still the person who's a little shy, and whenever I go in front of the camera, I'd rather stand still like I'm giving a presentation or something like that. Now I'm more open now about these things, and I make even stupid videos like how to say no and so on. I just feel like this is what was missing, and I'll just keep on doing this. I'll do the YouTube So Far 3 most likely at the end of the study year, when another drastic change happens and a time passes after the change, so I can evaluate how was it. And until then, I kind of started switching to daily uploads because I figured that I do have enough time to record a video usually. I didn't have that time yesterday, for instance, but that is 6 days out of 7 I was able to. So sorry for this rather boring content compared to what else I do. I just want to keep it updated, not just give up on the idea that, hey, I'll be sharing my experiences. This is even more for myself, as I'll be looking back and seeing how the things went, how I changed, what I learned, and whatnot. It's good to have some nice memories and a way to recall those memories too. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and brace yourselves, it's Monday tomorrow. So good luck with that, and I'll hopefully see you in another video. Goodbye.